たちの夏がやってきた。 G1 クライマックス27。今年も20人の精鋭たちが真夏の最強選手の座をかけて過酷なリーグ戦を駆け抜ける。 A ブロック。
ここは棚橋の進化を見せないといけないですね。ちょっくら優勝してきます。
棚橋宏。
俺が本当にすげえレスラーだと見せつけてやる。お見舞いしてやるよ。
真壁闘技。
最後の G1 にします。悔いなき結果を残して栄冠をしっかり勝ち取りたい。
永田裕二。
やっと戻ってくることができた。
大爆発してしまうんじゃないかな。
井伏浩太。
昨年準優勝で終わってますし、今年こそは優勝しかないです。
後藤弘樹。
今年は無心でいきます。
石井智弘。
物事が変わるのは一瞬なんで、必ず一瞬で変えてみせます。
YOSHI-HASHI。
It's coming after every single one of those guys in the G1, and I'm gonna win this time.
バッドラックフォレ。
I don't take it for granted, but I don't worry or panic.
ザック・セイバージュニア。
ロス・インゴベルナブレスで8本、そして内藤哲也の魅力を存分に味わっていただきますよ。
内藤哲也。 B ブロック。
去年もらった感動を、10倍100倍も1000倍にしてでもね、天山に返したいと。
小島聡。
You know, the G1 CLIMAX means a lot. That's how I debuted in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
マイケル・エルガン。
I'm really excited. It's a huge opportunity, the biggest opportunity.
ジュース・ロビンソン。
あいつがやっぱ最強なんだなっていうのを皆さんに見せたいなと思ってますね。
G1 クライマックスに金の雨が降るぞ。岡田和親。
そんなことよりもお前ら DVD1000 枚1000枚。
矢野徹。
What am I looking forward to most in the G1? For one, it's beating you, Okada. And two, I'm not sure if it's meeting you in the finals.
ケニー・オメガ。
I've been here 7 fucking years, and what better time to show than in the G1?
タマトンガ。
G1 クライマックス27ってカメラ目線で
お前が言え。
鈴木みのる。
この G1 頂点狙います。
真田。
暗闇の世界に全て飲み込んでやる。
イービル。今年も灼熱の激闘を共に駆け抜けようぜ。ローソンチケットプレゼンツ G1 クライマックス27。日本全国戦い様。
新日本プロレス G1 クライマックス27、本日の対戦カードを発表いたします。オープニングマッチ20分一本勝負、デビッド・フィンレイ、ジュース・ロビンソン、マイケル・エルガン組対中心サンダーライガー、天山博義、小島聡組。第2試合6人タッグマッチ20分一本勝負、チェーズ・オーエンズ、タマトンガ、ケニー・オメガ組対エル・デスペラード、太一、鈴木みのる組。第3試合タッグマッチ20分一本勝負、高橋宏夢、イービル組対武士真田組。第4試合タッグマッチ20分一本勝負、邪道矢野徹組対外道岡田和親組。第5試合 G1 クライマックス A ブロック公式戦30分一本勝負、YOSHI-HASHI対永田裕二。第 第6試合 A ブロック公式戦バッドラックファレ対真壁闘技。第7試合 A ブロック公式戦石井智弘対後藤弘樹。第8試合 A ブロック公式戦ザク・セイバージュニア対棚橋宏。第9試合本日のメインイベント A ブロック公式戦内藤哲也対井伏浩太。以上9試合お待たせいたしました。試合を開始いたします。
It doesn't get any bigger nor more prestigious. It's the G1 CLIMAX. And bell-to-bell coverage of all the events right here at njpwworld.com. And to everybody that's tuning in for free, we want to welcome you as well. Don Callis, Kevin Kelly here at ringside. The journey begins, the A block in action. And our main event, the Golden Star, seeking G1 victory against the ungovernable one, Tetsuya Naito. What a way to kick things off, Don.
Yeah, fantastic. I can't wait for that match.
That's our main event later on today. First of 19 events in all. So David Finlay has been introduced. There's Juice Robinson, who makes his G1 debut this year.
Big Mike looking great tonight. Big Mike! Always a huge baby face for the crowd, Juice Robinson. Big Mike! And Big Mike told me he's cutting out the carbs. He wants to stay lean and mean as much as a man who benches 550 can be lean and mean to get through the G1.
That is the key. And the conversation with Elgin was telling today his third G1. So, Juice Robinson, David Finlay, Unbreakable Michael Elgin. Six-man tag team action. Great story here. The team of Tenzan, Kojima. The sacrifice that Kojima made for his friend 1 year ago.
In the red corner, introducing
11-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion with the greatest tag team in New Japan history. Got to feel good, Don.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a great matchup. If you look at the guys that are in it, you've kind of got the new generation of New Japan against the established veterans. Liger's incredible, literally ageless, Kevin.
Kojima in the G1. So this will get things started. And we just found out before we went on the air today, there's now over 60,000 subscribers to New Japan World. We want to thank each and every one of you.
You thank me.
Why?
This has all happened since I've come on board, the announcing ace.
It has, listen, it has helped. We're all doing our part. But mainly, it's the great wrestlers, the great wrestling action, and the G1 Climax is the greatest tournament in professional wrestling. Kenta, our referee, calls for the bell, and here we go. Juice in the opening video before the start of the show tonight. You can hear he's, you know, I don't know if he's going in with high expectations. He's kind of got that happy to be here mentality.
And I don't think he should have that mentality. I think he needs to be nervous before all of these matches, or else he really runs the risk of taking things too lightly.
Yeah, he has quite a challenge ahead of him. Kojima looks to be in great shape. The Bread Club. Now, of course, you're a stooge for Omega and the Bullet Club.
Pardon me.
How do you feel
We're
about
family?
How do you feel about the Bread Club?
I'm an embedded journalist. I have no idea what the Bread Club is. The only bread we're interested in is yen, my friend.
Yeah, and lots of it. Hey, congratulations to Jushin Thunder Liger. Last weekend in Rev Pro in the UK, he won the British J Cup. So that was a great feather in the cap of the all-time legend. And now David Finlay gets tagged in. Finlay, a product of the New Japan Dojo, and a fourth-generation star on the rise. Side headlock by Liger. Finlay's going to back Liger into the ropes and send him across. Liger, tackle puts him down.
Yeah, I like the mean streak in Liger. He likes to rough up the young boys, and that's, I think, how he sees Finlay.
And here we go, Romero special.
Seen this before.
Yeah, and if he's able to trap the arms, he will rock back and stretch him.
You ever been slapped in the liver, Kevin? It hurts a lot. That's why people reach back when Liger does it.
I don't want to be slapped in the liver.
No.
Uppercut forearm. Now the tag, Juice Robinson back in. Belly to back suplex, straight up and down. Leg hook, tells Kenta to count, and gets a 2. Gets a 2 count.
Here comes Big Mike. And this is what they need to do, Kevin. Cut the ring in half and rough up the smaller Liger.
So B-block action gets underway on Thursday this week. Will be at Korakuen Hall. And we will see Elgin against Bad Luck Fale. I don't think he's going to be able to do this to 340 pounds of Bad Luck Fale.
There you go, Mike, cover.
Good advice. Cover 2, and Liger able to kick out.
This is all about setting Big Mike, sending a message for the G1. I think he wants a big performance here. I think he wants to avoid situations where he could be injured, obviously.
And that is something we talked a little bit about in our pre-event meetings and Facebook Live here before the show. You can't win the G1 the first night, but you sure could lose it.
Absolutely. I mean, there is something to be said for sending a message to your future opponents.
Each man trying to clothesline the other. Both find themselves flat on the back. Liger closer to his corner. Both rolling. Tag, Tenzan, tag, Elgin. Here we go.
Like two sides of meat hitting each other. Oh.
The Mongolian chops, and Elgin.
The power of Elgin.
Puts the brakes on that. Tenzan won 3 G1s in his tournament career. He beat Kojima in the finals to win his last in 06. He went undefeated, last man to do so. And also was the last back-to-back winner in 03 and 04.
And those Mongolian chops don't just hit the traps, they hit the carotid artery, which can make you feel lightheaded. That's why Elgin went down.
And Tenzan, of course, his steps lower, but he's still very, very effective.
Got a head like a cinder block.
Catches him on the side of the head, and then the enziguri puts Tenzan down. Juice Robinson, who there's his first B-block opponent, Kojima.
Yeah, talked about sending messages, he just did that. Big right.
Rears back, the southpaw does, and the drop kick puts Tenzan down.
Robinson's got a nasty looking gash right under that left pec.
Oh. There's that cinder block head, as you referenced earlier, to the midsection of Juice.
Okay, head like an anvil. Great throw. Tenzan needs a tag in the worst way.
Kojima wants it.
Look out!
Kojima's got an opportunity to
gonna load it up.
Yep. Machine gun chops across the bloody chest there.
Stiff lariat in the corner.
That's what everybody says about you, Bakiero. Watch out for the cannonball! You have to wonder if this will be Kojima's final run in the G1 tournament. We know it's Yuji Nagata's last. His journey begins at A-block action today against YOSHI-HASHI. Kojima, DDT. Kojima last won the G1 in 2010. His lone tournament victory as the leg of Juice Robinson puts Kojima down. Tag to Finlay.
Finlay is such an impressive young athlete. Moves very quickly in the ring, as we're seeing here.
This shot, when he goes corner to corner.
Yeah.
Great explosion, great fire. Technically sound. The leg is hooked, and Kojima kicks
his
out.
dad, Finlay, was maybe one of the best wrestlers I ever saw, but he never moved like the kid.
Yeah, and again, the promise very bright against for the future. Finlay roll, no, countered by Kojima. Koji cutter!
Wow! Juice Robinson in there. Wow!
Everybody is swinging for the fences now. Tenzan puts Big Mike down. And now the former six-time IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions go to work.
Great counter by Finlay.
Uranagi backbreaker, 2-0. Kojima instinctively rolls over to his stomach, gets his eyes up, and will watch Finlay, but can he do anything to stop? Yes, he can. That legendary lariat blasts away. Say goodnight, it's over. Yes, indeed it is.
While the veterans showed why experience matters. Great win, great lariat. We'll see great things from young David Finlay as the year goes on, I think.
And will we see great things from Satoshi Kojima in the 27th G1 Climax? The journey begins Thursday, B block action from Cork and Hall. It's the A block here today, and the two men that will face each other. Juice Robinson, Satoshi Kojima.
And when you're a young man like Juice Robinson, a loss in a tag match like this, while seemingly not significant, can really mess with your head when you got Kojima next.
Well, it's said that winning is contagious, and you want to get feeling those good vibrations. That's why a win here for Kojima, I think, very important. You know, everybody has been touting the favorites. Me, of course, I said earlier, I think we're going to see a A block, B block final with Naito against Kenny Omega. Not much being written about Kojima, not much being written about Yuji Nagata, nor Evil, nor Sonata, nor Bad Luck Fale. A lot of focus on the tournament phase.
Well, you know what? There's guys like Fale who are historically have done well in tournaments,
yes,
who are built to overwhelm people. Kojima's another guy like that, very powerful, 255 pounds, in great shape, looks as physically fit as I've seen him.
Last year, his friendship with Kojima meant so much to him that when Kojima was left out of the G1, Kojima gave his spot in this prestigious tournament to his best friend. But this year, Kojima will fight, and the journey begins for him on Thursday. B-block action on Thursday. I hope you're enjoying all the action of the G1 Climax here in Sapporo.
Kojima looking jacked. He's ready for B-block action.
Legends are made here in the the G1 Climax. Who will win G1 Climax 27?
第2試合6人タッグマッチ20分一本勝負を行います。
In some late-breaking news, hot off the presses, my broadcast colleague picked that man right there to win the G1. Color me shocked, I can't believe it.
Hey, listen, I'm a broadcast journalist. I tell it like it is, and I told it like it is in the U.S. title tournament in Long Beach, and I was right, and I'll be right about the G1 as well. Kenny Omega is the greatest athlete in the world. In other news, water is wet, sky is blue.
Yeah, next you'll be predicting the sunrise.
Chase Owens, another good Winnipeg boy.
He's from the American South.
Why do I always see him on the flight to Winnipeg?
Because he's in Bullet Club, he's a wrestler in demand. You know, they have wrestling all around the world.
Nice young man.
Chase Owens has added some good size, but that man right there, man.
He's a wild card in the G1 this year, I believe, and a wild card on Twitter as well.
And there
he is, ladies and gentlemen.
He won it last year.
Look at that belt.
Duplicate the feat, and yes, indeed, the first ever IWGP United States champion.
Oh, boy, is it big.
Great belt for a great athlete.
But I like that. Tokido, congratulations. I love you, my friend.
Tokudo is my nickname.
No, it's not.
Japanese.
Of
course it is.
You're a piece of work.
I'm Tokudo.
This guy, come on.
He doesn't talk to you.
No kidding.
All joking aside, I'm starting to get a little twitchy.
I'm already planning my exit strategy. I like the strategy of Omega handpicking his tag team partners here with Tama Tonga and Chase Owens, because it's accident avoidance here for Omega. He's got to wrestle Minoru Suzuki on Thursday, and they meet on opposite sides of a six-man tag here in Sapporo.
You know how in chess sometimes a piece has to be sacrificed for the greater good to protect the queen or the king?
Yes.
I don't want to say that they're sacrificial lambs, but Chase Owens might get thrown to the wolves here tonight to protect Kenny Omega. This is all about Omega getting through the G1 tonight for the Bullet Club.
Tama Tonga has said his focus is on Bullet Club.
Tama Tonga is a team player and a great athlete.
At the company line, is that what you guys, that's your talking point? I notice you don't have any notes in front of you.
I don't need notes. I'm an embedded journalist, gonzo journalist. I live, breathe, eat, and sleep the boys.
You live, breathe, eat, and sleep Kenny Omega, and your run here is going to go as far as his.
Job for life, then you're saying?
Could very well be. And I will become the wind if Minoru Suzuki ventures anywhere over here.
One of my favorites there. Taichi.
Minoru Suzuki, who looks like he's in no joking mood here.
Terrifying.
Kenny having to calm Tama Tonga down because Kenny wants to start with a handshake. What kind of strategy is that?
Not one that I would have given him.
And they start on the floor.
Oh,
say hi. There goes Kenny Omega, my God. Suzuki's gone mad. Well, they're sold out in Sapporo, Everybody's going to have a front row
Isn't this
seat.
a disqualification? They should call the cops, or what have they got here in Japan?
Yeah, cops.
Army.
They fought all the way to the back here.
Now this is ridiculous. Where's the referee, for God's sake?
Oh, we should call for the bell now, right?
Get a chair, get a chair.
Well, there is brawling all over. Our cameras are focusing on the two men who will meet in the first match of block action, B-block action on Thursday. But you saw Desperado just crack a water bottle across the skull of Chase Owens. And that means Tama Tonga and Tai Chi are somewhere. There they are to our right.
I'd like to see a one-winged angel on the cement for Suzuki, because I think that's what it's going to take. He's out of his mind. He's out of his mind.
Kenta started the count. We got to get somebody in from each team, or Kenta's going to throw this tag match out.
Doesn't Suzuki care that he's taking a piece? He's injuring the whole chance of New Japan for global expansion. There's a whole bunch of young boys he could beat up out here.
Well, it's obvious that Minoru, that face right there, cares not about the global expansion. Where are you going, Don? I wondered why you had your running shoes on with your Sunday go to meet clothes. Now Tama Tonga.
Someone should check on Omega. I think he should just go to the back.
There he is. You can see him.
Let Tama Tonga handle this. Just go to the back. Just go to the back. Go get looked at.
Questionable
Go
strategy
get looked at.
as Omega offered the hand, a peace offering, if you will, but nothing, a piece of the skull of Tama Tonga with that ring bell hammer.
Can we get a trainer out here? It looks like he's hurt his arm.
Tai Chi, tomahawk, swing and a miss. Chase Owens drop kick.
Great drop kick, great drop kick. Take a walk, go to the back.
Oh, there goes Chase Owens. And now Desperado, a Japanese father, made the Mexican native.
There's your favorite spot of the night, Kevin.
I do love that, yeah. Shortest trunks in the business. Here's a lateral press and a 2 count.
I think I saw you do that in Roppongi one night.
Desperado competes extensively all around the world, but so does Tama Tonga, who's, very smart strategy, knew the split leg avoidance was the calling card of Despi. Instead, the counter and now a neck breaker on Tai Chi.
Tama Tonga, so athletic, great defensive wrestler, tremendous movement.
Said he doesn't care about winning the G1, cares about Bullet Club. That's his first focus. And does that mean his focus is this man? And here we go. Now face up, Omega and Minoru Suzuki.
I would not go to the head of Suzuki.
But he does, catches him. Suzuki stepped inward, tried to block the Hurricane Rana.
Looked like he tried to hook Kenny's leg on the way over.
Might have.
Try to get a submission.
Oh yeah, I can do this. Oh, there you son of a bitch.
Watch the moonsault. No, Minoru
Great
Suzuki
counter.
knew that was
Scouted.
coming. And now Minoru Suzuki, the sadist, will go to work. PK, center of the chest.
Hey, come on.
Cover, 2. Of course, not a single elimination tournament is the G1 like it was in Long Beach. But Kenny Omega victories over Unbreakable Michael Elgin. Jay Lethal led to the finals, Tomohiro Ishii, and a memorable, magical matchup that was indeed. But Omega victorious in that single elimination. But here round robin, that means everybody in every block wrestles everybody.
This is not the best strategy ever for anyone against Suzuki, is to get into a striking contest.
Come on!
Kenny is going to try to
he staggered him, he staggered him.
Snapdragon, no, countered. Suzuki. Open hand slapper across the face.
Great counter by Kenny Omega.
V-trigger.
V-trigger, caught him in the side of the head.
Countered the sleeper with the The snapmare V-trigger very quickly.
Now what a message this would send
Here
for the
we
G1
go.
in Tokyo.
Oh, look at
One-winged
Don.
angel.
One-winged
Hook
angel.
him, hook him, hook him.
No,
No.
it's Suzuki that does the hooking with the sleeper hold. Quick strangulation. Gotch-style pile driver.
Never
coming
getting
up.
this early. Never getting it this early. And if Suzuki has had a flaw the last few months is, I believe, he goes for the Gotch pile driver too early.
And now rolls through. Chase Owens comes in. And so is Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga not legal, but in nevertheless.
He doesn't care.
Hey, come on. Here we go.
The match began with a wild brawl with Suzuki-gun in control, but now it's Bullet Club as Tama Tonga flies in. Stereo super kicks from Chase Owens and Kenny Omega. Combination.
Great double team.
Kataro Crusher, face first, two, and Tai Chi and Desperado in to break it up.
And Suzuki, surprisingly, is in a bad way at this stage.
Again, the idea of strength in numbers. And now a package pile driver attempt for Chase Owens. That's his finishing move. Can he hook it? Yeah, can he hook it? He's got it. Suzuki. Steps into the forearm. Minoru Suzuki is rocked, but no, might just be playing possum.
Great underslide. Look at that. Got it hooked. He's got it hooked. He's going to go for the pile driver now.
There's no help.
There you go.
Because Tai Chi and Tama
got him
Tonga,
up.
Gotch-style pile
Nailed
driver, drops some bread in his head. And a 3 count.
No one gets up from the Gotch pile driver, much like the one-winged angel. Both moves are hard to hit, but if you hit them, it's a 3 count.
So that will be one of the subplots in the 5 B block matches that we'll see on Thursday. Will it be the one-winged angel, or will it be what we just saw, the Gotch-style pile driver? The key to victory for either Kenny Omega or Minoru Suzuki.
I'm very concerned, Kevin.
Why?
About Kenny Omega's arm from earlier.
Well, how about Chase Owens' neck after he just got pile driven?
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm worried about Omega. He's got a big match coming up with Suzuki, and this Suzuki got what he wanted. He did his damage, and he sent a message to the Bullet Club.
He's got a bunch of big matches coming up. Each one, there are, in G1, no one match is more important than the other. They all have the same value, the same time limit. All are 30-minute matches. You get 2 points for a win, 1 for a draw, nothing if you lose. It's how well you do over the long term. Omega can't worry too much about Minoru Suzuki, nor can Suzuki focus too much on Kenny Omega.
I think if you're Suzuki, though, you can't help yourself. You want to send a message by beating the newly crowned United States heavyweight champion in Kenny Omega. That's got to be on his mind.
Minoru Suzuki will have 9 different opportunities to prove that he is a true sadist.
To torture people.
Yeah. So Minoru Suzuki, and a victory for Suzuki-gun. And wait a minute, Minoru's going in.
Watch out,
Kenny's got his back turned, only sees him at the last second. They're gonna fight all the way to the back, all the way to Corrigan. Why are you on your phone?
Listen, if the building is not gonna have proper security, I'm gonna have to make a phone call to our friend Barry to make sure Kenny gets looked after here. And I don't care if they gotta call the cops, they gotta call the army, they gotta call the fire department. You need to provide proper security for the Bullet Club. And he better give the belt back.
第3試合タッグマッチ20分一本勝負を行います。
Here in the first night of G1 Climax action, we've got 2 very interesting tag team scenarios. First up, a tag team meeting of 4 members of Los Ingobernables de Japón. Then coming up next, 4 members of Chaos. key is two of the members of both groups will face each other in their first.
Oh, he's got a kitty.
That's Daryl. Daryl making his G1 Climax debut. He's not in the tournament though.
It's a nice kitty.
And there is indeed, everything is evil. Evil made his G1 debut last year. They were, Evil and Sonata were in opposite blocks. Both men finished with 8 points. But on Thursday at Korakuen, Evil versus Sonata, as two members of LIJ are in. Oh, look, Daryl's waving to us.
I think I just saw its leg move. Is that a real cat?
No, it is a stuffed animal. No longer the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he's carrying a stuffed cat. The artistic expression of Hiromu Takahashi. He is a piece of work. Setting Daryl down right there in front of our Japanese broadcast colleagues. Kazu Yamazaki there.
Magnum Versace, what's his name?
Who, Kazu? Well, what, you and names, I'm telling you what, I'm going to get cue cards. You still wouldn't read them. You don't read the notes we send. You don't respond to the emails. You don't attend meetings.
How'd you get my email address?
The office has it, but you don't respond.
I have to keep changing it.
So if you want to reach Don, you can do so via Twitter at CyrusOverHuge, and unless you put him over or say nice things about Kenny Omega, he will not read it, nor will he respond.
Correct.
A new look for Sonata getting ready for the G1.
What a magnificent athlete this kid is.
Many have said there's a dark horse right there for going deep in this tournament. I don't think anybody predicted that Hiroki Goto would emerge as the finalist out of the A block last year. Sonata could be in the case there. Somebody in the mix. Of course, he would have to, you know, do better than Kenny Omega.
Highly unlikely.
So there is Bushi, the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. So an interesting set of circumstances here in our tag team match. Sonata versus Evil on Thursday. We'll meet on opposite sides of tag team action. Hiromu will be in the corner of Evil, Bushi with Sonata.
And just imagine, Kevin, these guys are on the road together probably 40 weeks a year.
Yep.
They go to family events together. They train together. They eat together.
Yes.
They drive together. And now they're going to fight together.
Well,
it's not an easy thing to do.
And it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Now, we will see Tetsuya Naito, the leader of Los Ingobernables, of course, in our main event here today against Kota Ibushi in A block action. But
and I'm looking forward to it.
It will be Sonata and Evil starting off with both Hiromu and Bushi jumping down off the apron.
Sonata is a guy, Kevin, who has unlimited potential, but I don't think we've even seen him scratch the surface of that athletic ability.
And certainly with Evil, you have a rugged brawler. And Sonata extending the hand. Of course, we saw Kenny Omega try that with Minoru Suzuki with, well, less than positive results. What happens here?
Well, he probably knows enough from the relationship.
Yeah, but this is what it's about.
This could be over.
Skull end, no STO. Watch out, Bushi in. Watch out, Hiromu sees Bushi, now he's in.
As you would expect, well scouted by everyone.
Watch out, Tiger and Tori, because the fight continues. Evil to the eyes of Sanada. Sanada started his G1 journey last year in his debut, getting a win over Hiromu, or excuse me,
what is Hattori doing?
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Hattori can't help himself. He likes to mix it up with the boys.
Paradise Lock attempted there. He doesn't like to mix it up with the boys. First of all, if I say the right thing to Hattori, he'll twist you in knots in about 4 seconds.
Big shooter.
So Tanahashi found out that the skull end is all about last year. And now Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi. The first member of Los Ingobernables after Naito and Bushi. And the last to join in Hiromu Takahashi. Sanada with the leg sweep.
Wow.
And Bushi cracks him in the mouth with the drop kick. Down goes Evil.
Sanada is so explosive when he turns it on, but a lot of times, look out!
Hello! Well, if our equipment fails, it's because Evil is just, 260-pound charging rhinoceros right into our broadcast position.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
You all right there, Don?
No.
We know.
Prefer to be up in the press box.
Have you gotten any updates on Kenny Omega? Have they separated he and Minoru Suzuki?
Our special Bullet Club trainer just called me. Apparently everything's fine.
Oh, good. Well, now the Paradise Lock finds Hiromu in a less than advantageous position. Uh-oh. Now the tag.
Come on.
Bushi, of course, the most recent to challenge Kushida for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And Hattori making sure that Evil does not come into the ring. Sanada was there to block him if he did. But Hiromu got to the ropes, forced the break. I didn't think Bushi was going to force Takahashi to submit. He did not. But
Daryl might have thrown the towel in.
Oh, speaking of which, is all good in the world of Bullet Club after, Kenny and Cody had their differences of opinion.
I know you cut your teeth in Connecticut, but please don't stir the boys up.
Whoa! How about that strength? Turning Sanada up and over. And now Evil is ready for the tag. And here we go. Bushi gets driven down.
Stiff lariat by Evil.
It is going to be a slugfest indeed when these two men meet on Thursday. Senton, center of the ring, out of the way.
Oh, what a great counter.
And a Senton on both Bushi and Sanada. When you look at what these four men are doing to each other here, they know all their tricks.
Fisherman Buster.
They know the strategy. Two, Sanada kicks out.
And they know the weaknesses. And Evil knows enough that you got to ground Sanada. We've talked about the 48-inch vertical leap that we've seen in the back, Kevin.
Yeah, we have. Waist lock, block, elbow.
Look at that.
There we go.
Look at that.
Almost right on cue.
Right in the face.
And the drop kick puts Evil down.
Today I saw him. Someone gave him 1,000 yen and he jumped from the ground to the roof of a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Over 4 feet.
I would imagine you would probably do the same if there was 1,000 yen at stake. Busharuni, watch out! Head scissor takeover, nicely done. Reversed by Evil.
Wow!
Tope, watch the springboard drop kick.
Sanada makes everything look easy. Such a great athlete.
And I think that's been some of the critique on Sanada, is he does make everything look so easy. It seems as if at times he's not trying. Stereo drop kicks. Precise movements. Evil shoulders down and kicks out at 2. Evil certainly is tough, and we saw it right there. DMX coming up, the finisher for Bushi. Just got kicked right in the mouth. Oh, all the way down, Sanada. Oh, and they are going 1,000 miles an hour here in Sapporo. Traps both legs, shoulders down.
And I can't believe Bushi kicked out of that. Multiple head traumas from these two. How are things going to be on the LIJ party bus afterwards, Kevin?
Look at this. With the left arm trap and the crossface here.
He's cranked. He is reefing on that crossface.
Version.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, hey, a version of a chicken wing there.
You notice he let go of it right away. He doesn't want to do long-term damage to the team.
So
Smart wrestling.
That is something that I want every fan to note. The move there we saw from Evil getting a tap-out victory. Is that going to be a recipe for G1 Climax success for the man who says that everything is evil? 8 points last year, a victory here in tag team action. The tournament journey begins on Thursday. We didn't know what we were going to get when the bells sounded, Don, until we just saw wild action. It surprised me for sure.
Well, it's a big win, and I think that Evil is one of those guys, like you said earlier, he's definitely a name to watch in the G1. Maybe not intuitively a guy you'd think of in your top 3, but I think he's shown a lot this year, and I think with the submission ability, as well as the high impact stuff that he does, he's a guy that can make a big splash, and now everyone's going to leave as a team.
Well, are they going to leave as a team? Will they? Evil's the first to raise the fist. And now Hiromu joins in. But what about Bushi and Sanada? What's going through their minds?
This is business. It's embarrassing when your brothers and one of the other brothers beats you up or is victorious. But at the end of the day, you got to get back together because there's bigger fish to fry as we move forward in the tournament.
Well, Los Ingobernables de Japón is united, and the group can now focus on preparing Tetsuya Naito for his main event A-block matchup.
I hope they don't leave Daryl out here.
Oh, no.
You get Hattori to clean Daryl's litter box.
Maybe I could try to get an interview with, I was going to try to get an interview with Daryl, but he walked the other way. Evil and Sanada.
Daryl's English isn't so good.
Those two men will meet on Thursday. B-block action gets underway then at Korakuen Hall. Fans around the world are enjoying the kickoff to the G1 Climax 27 here for free around the world. If you want to see the rest of the great tournament action, you subscribe right now, njpwworld.com.
You could be subscriber number 60,001 and win a shout out on Facebook Live from Kevin Kelly.
No, that's no way. We're over 60,000
Kevin Kelly
right
will
now.
come to your home.
I'll shout out each and every one of you.
Really?
Not individually, collectively as a group. Did you see the gif of Kenny Omega who's kind of making fun of Evil at the press conference? It's something you want to seek out on Twitter. Some fans have cut that up and made it very enjoyable.
Everything Kenny Omega does is entertaining. Yeah. Everything he does is 7 stars.
So Los Ingobernables de Japón, after their tag team encounter, Sanada and Evil, both men finished, as we said, with 8 points last year. What will be the point total this year? We'll see Daryl throughout the tour.
Daryl's got a bit of a derby on him.
第4試合タッグマッチ20分一本勝負を行います。
When the tournament brackets were announced and the matchups, by the way, all the matchups for the entire G1 Climax tour are available njpw1972.com for all the English-speaking fans around the world. Toru Yano versus Okada, night one in B-block action. I never thought I would see this scenario here, what we're going to have today in Sapporo. Even Okada had some laughs about Toru Yano.
Oh, there's lots to laugh at.
So much like what we saw earlier on when Los Ingobernables de Japón, 4 members of Chaos will meet opposite sides of a tag team encounter, all in preparation for the first match of B-block action, where Toru Yano will face Kazuchika Okada.
Good Lord. Oh, you're kidding.
Get the plug in.
You know, Jim Cornette once said 9 out of 10 people should be living behind a fence, and Yano is definitely one of the 9.
I'm going to give you a little known fact. You know something that Minoru Suzuki and Toru Yano have in common? They both competed.
They're both insane?
No, they both competed in Pancrase.
Really?
Toru Yano 0-1 in his Pancrase career.
Shocking.
He made it rain in the summer in Southern California.
I could not believe the fan reaction to Okada in California. They love this guy.
Kazuchika Okada.
And the Stooge.
Oh, stop it. Playmaker Gato. It's interesting that Gato and Jado.
What'd you call Gato, the pocket picker?
No, the playmaker. He and his
Spot
longtime
picker.
tag team partner will be on opposite sides in this tag team match. Don't trust anybody.
You know, it's pretty sickening, Kevin, when a man's only role is to be a cheerleader for the top talent.
How dare you? Well, let's focus on that man right there. He's still the IWGP Heavyweight Champion after a successful title defense against Cody in Long Beach at the G1 Special. And now, Okada will look to win another G1 to add to his already impressive resume.
So Gato and Jado have been tag team partners for how long?
They broke in together. 89.
They were in ECW in the late 90s when I was there.
91, I think they debuted on the same. It's either 89 or 91. They debuted on the same New Japan event, became a tag team.
And as we're going to see tonight, Gato will side with Okada and the money over his 30-year friendship with Jado.
Even Jado would say, side with the money.
You know, it's hard being the conscience of NJPW. It's a lot of burden for me.
Yeah, look at you. Yano's hearing it from the fans here at Sapporo. And of course, Okada and Toru Yano will face off on Thursday, and Okada said he doesn't worry about Yano hurting him, but he knows that the sneaky, cheating, classic heel in Toru Yano could sneak by and steal 2 points away from him.
What an embarrassment if Okada were pinned by Yano, but we've seen Yano do it before.
Yano has been very, very consistent in G1 action. 10 points in 2016, 8 points the previous 3 years.
And Okada doing the smart thing, just laughing it off. Sort of disrespectful for Yano to do that that little routine when he's in there with
how
the
about
world
this?
champion.
Trying the Rainmaker. Oh, there's a Rainmaker for you. No, out of the way. Yeah. Light flash before his eyes. And a quick tag and a rollout. No.
This might be one of the few nights I pull for Okada to hit the Rainmaker. Take Yano's head off.
They want to see Gedo and Jado face off. Well, what happens here now?
Well,
these two guys wrote the Rule Breakers handbook.
Yeah, Gato's a spot picker, so I'm sure he'll try to get Jado in the corner and let the champion Okada abuse him.
No, I think each man is going to try to show who can out-dirty the other. And, well, listen, in the Rule Breakers handbook on the first page, it says don't trust a handshake, especially from a rule breaker.
Gato's English is very good if all the English words in the language were swears.
Oh, that's true. Oh, see? Now, at the Rule Breakers Convention, Gedo is hosting a symposium on that very spot right there. Staggering out in the center. Something about a chop and a woo. Everybody does it.
Sweet revenge for Jado. All the times that Gato left him.
Oh, please.
Left him waiting in the lobby of hotels while he was out with Okada with the big money.
Listen to you stirring the pot. You accused me of doing that. Yep.
Oh, I have been accused of stirring the boys up, Kevin.
Well, that's true. That you've been accused. The only... Uh-oh. Jado staggered. Jado's going to go down.
He's going to shake it off.
No, he's going to go down.
He's going to shake it
off.
off.
He's going to go down.
He's going to shake it off, Kevin.
He's going to tag Okada. He's going to tag Okada, but Okada's not his partner. Down he goes. This is a chance, though, all the times that he was late, all the times that he wasn't there, all the times, all the mistakes he made. Just an opportunity to get even, right?
Listen, Gato's got complete package. He's given himself a nickname. That's the height of arrogance.
How dare you? What's this? Slingshot senton.
Fantastic. What an athlete Okada is, and I think he's taken his game to a whole new level after the classic 60-minute draw at Dominion.
We noticed a difference in fan reaction, and certainly, Kazuchika Okada is not without critics, and some say that everything has been handed to him on a silver platter, and, hand-picked opponents, covered by the office, blah, blah, blah.
All true.
But you cannot deny the greatness of this man.
I think he showed us a whole different side of himself at Dominion in Osaka. I even have to give it to him. I still think if there were judges, he lost that match on points to Kenny Omega.
There were not judges, as Jado is...
You should have let me be a judge.
Staggered, yeah, you would be. No tag.
Look at Yano short-arm his partner.
Did he short-arm?
You short-armed your partner.
Oh.
Shameful.
Alligator arms there from Toru Yano, and now the punishment will continue on poor Jado.
Take it easy, ref. Come on, slow down.
Take it easy, ref.
Come on, Kyole. Come on. Get up.
So the former four-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions are on opposite sides.
Memphis-style fist drop.
Yeah.
Come on, ask him, Maverick. Come on.
A big fan of the Southern brawling style that has that certainly is guided.
He's always running his mouth too. I hate that.
That's another very Memphis trait.
Listen to this guy.
Well, he knows the family well.
Horrible. That's awful.
Down goes Gedo. Jado cracks him with a clothesline.
And Yano wants him desperately,
Does
but
he?
not if Okada gets tagged in.
And now he has no choice. Swinging
Look
a
at
miss
him.
there.
He's headed out.
And Okada knows he's got to stop Toru Yano from taking that turnbuckle pad off and exposing the corner. Stops Okada for a second. Yano thinks he's gotten over on the champ. Drop kick, no. The Sublime Master Thief will look to steal 2 points in a victory from Kazuchika Okada on Thursday. Did Okada hit the turnbuckle? Has it roll up?
Embarrassment! Got a 2.5 on the champion, Kevin.
And a 10 out of 10 on that drop kick there. Here we go, Rainmaker, no. A pull of the hair, 2.
Gotta give Yano credit. He can hit a spot when he needs to.
Come on, I got it, Rainmaker.
Just got dropped on his head and shoulder.
Yeah, with the flapjack there, and now Gedo comes into the ring. Toriano has learned at the hands and feet of both Jado and Gedo. Hey, watch out. Oh, no. The exposed turnbuckle. Oh, Rainmaker, no. Okada comes in and cracks him with an elbow. Hang on. The low blow. Rainmaker, 3 times he's tried it now. Collision. Double low blow. Gedo is legal. Turn around. Hattori. 2, 3. You love that, don't you?
I really do.
You hated Toru Yano
because the spot picker just got embarrassed by the mental patient.
You've hated Toru Yano since you started.
Wow. As much as you can hate someone with a mental deficiency.
Now he's warmed that cold black heart of yours. So Toru Yano gets a win, and now on Thursday it will be the Sublime Master Thief against the Rainmaker.
What an embarrassment for Okada. He should fire Gedo.
It's just one tag team match here.
Doesn't matter, he lost to Yano, that's a disgrace.
Well, that's because he hit him with a low blow. Does he get any credit for that?
Well, how do you describe a rule book to a mental defective like Yano? You don't.
You have a psychiatrist degree? Do you have
well, I have many degrees. I have many degrees. I have many friends who are doctors, and they tell me things.
Now that's a lie, because you don't have many friends. I am looking forward to seeing Toru Yano versus Kazuchika Okada on Thursday. B block underway. It will be a rematch on the final night of block competition in Ryogoku with Okada versus Kenny Omega, but we got a long way to go before we get to August 12th.
Okay, and the orderlies are waiting for him on the other side of gorilla position to take him back to the loony bin.
And then they will free him in time for Thursday at Korakuen Hall. And now we will take a brief intermission and we'll return with our 5 A-block matches here. G1 Climax 27.
幾多の伝説を生んできた冬の札幌決戦に2018年新たな歴史が刻まれる 1.27 1.28